So I'm going to catch you guys up on some of the rank ups I've been doing, and we're going to do a few more as well today because well, I did Epoch of Pain. Well, I did a completion of it. So I have got a rank 3 to do, maybe a second one, depends on how I'm feeling. And we've also got a couple of rank 2 7 stars to do as well. But first of all, I'm going to catch you up on the characters that I actually have taken up. Obviously, I got Scream now because I don't have a 7 star yet. Hopefully, when I open up my next lot of Titans, when that gets changed, which is probably around near my birthday, hopefully I get Scream. I've also been fed up of not getting a 7 star Juggernaut, so I now have 6 star Ascended at rank 5. I also have Maestro now because I was saving up my units for just to explore Necropolis, but yes, I am missing out on Maestro at the moment. But I think at the moment, Epoch of Pain for the time and the effort that one path cost me, I think it actually might be worthwhile me doing that exploration. So I'm going to be doing that as a long-term project, I guess you could say. And also that means I get my first 7 star rank 4 too. So yeah, don't think there's really anyone else because let me ask, 6 stars, not really using them a whole bunch anymore. Well, in Battlegrounds I am, but like other content, it's kind of phased out, and I've gone to 7 stars. So it is coming on very, very nicely. The newest rank 3 I have done about a month or two ago now was Korg, who is now my top he's now my top champion because he's only just a little bit ahead of Ironheart, which that does need to change. Korg, great defender, but come on, I don't think anyone really want a Korg unless you're a massive Korg fan. Don't really think you'd want him as your top champion. But some people may have seen, I have got a rank 2 Dazzler now, who I've really been enjoying. I have been razzled and dazzled by Dazzler. She's a lot of fun. Me and my girlfriend call her Taylor Swift because she's basically the closest thing you could probably get to that in Marvel, really. Who else have I taken up recently? Silk's another one. I really want to take her to rank 3, but the thing with Silk is that, for me personally, I really like the slow that you get from the Awakened ability, because it does do a lot. It does do a lot, because it allows her to do a couple more fights than she can already. And it's just a nice insurance policy to have, really, I'd say. And also the regen reversal is also very nice. Again, also got Count Nefaria, another character I wouldn't mind taking to rank 3. I'm waiting on the rebalancing because, again, we've seen it with Serpent and we've seen it with, we just never know you never know what direction Kabam can go in sometimes. So yeah, I also have Overseer, who I've taken to rank 2. Now, the reason I took Overseer is because I really, really enjoyed using him at like a 5-star rank 5 level when I used 5 stars. And I really, really enjoyed him. So I'm happy to have him back. Haven't been able to use him out too much as of yet. But hopefully there will come a time that he does get a lot of use. Now, the final one we're going to talk about is, I really, really enjoy this one, and I'm so glad I did, because he's actually great for the victory track meta at the moment that's going on with Battlegrounds, because of the slow he has, and that's Shang-Chi. I've just had so much fun with this guy. He is not the fastest character, in BGs especially, but he is very, very useful. Got a great utility built into his kit. Obviously, he's got the slow. He's got the cleanse as well, the unblockable, and he's got the stun as well. So he is a very, very handy champion to have. And I don't really. Well, at the time, Silver Sable hadn't been buffed yet, and I already kind of like. I know a hot take before Silver Sable was buff. I actually quite liked her, and I think she's gotten just that much better. She's a lot more easier to play, a lot less time to ramp up, and she basically can count. She counters the majority of the science class without disorient now. So she'll be going up to rank 2 as soon as I inform Catalyst, because I opened up some tier 6 class Catalyst this morning. Didn't get a load of skill. So I imagine the next daily super event, I will be able to get a rank 2 Silver Sable. So hopefully I can get a Doot. But we have got some rank ups to do. And we're going to start off in the science class, because there is 2 I want to do. One of them is Hulk, which I kindly got from the Epoch of Pain path, where it was science. Who was on that path? It was Hulkling, who was not too bad. Absman, who was annoying because he just would not throw the specials when I wanted him to. Idoom, that was piss easy with Silk. Onslaught was good for Ironheart. And then, who was the other one? There's another one. Can't remember, but the last one on there was Jabari Panther, who I used Ironheart, but I really had to play Ironheart a certain way to get Jabari down. Just because of that damage reflection node that she has on her. The rest of the fight was a piece of piss, but it was just trying to avoid those cleanse charges, to avoid the damage reflection, which took way too many revises I care to mention. But that is what happens when I don't really pay attention to the nodes sometimes. And then Ares, who I'm going to admit, I don't have my. I do have my notepad. If you saw my posts, I actually wrote down the special 1 and special 2, like what have we got? Movements that you've got to do in order to get it down. It did eventually go in my head. And yeah, I actually quite enjoyed that Ares fight. It is interesting, and I remember watching a video and Kabama happy to use him again. Because I originally thought he was going to be like the final boss of like Act 9, and they were just going to early just reveal that. But no, we have he was. It was punishing, but it was rewarding when you learned how to do all the actions in those specials. It was rewarding to do because you got the vigor passives. And yeah, it was. You don't have a counter. You couldn't get a counter for that Ares. Obviously, there are characters that made that fight a little bit more easier, but it wasn't like a definitive counter to Ares, which I actually quite liked, because Epoch of Pain is already kind of restricted enough as it is, with like the 7-star gates, and then you've got to choose between, and then you've only got the 2 classes to pick from when you're doing a path as well. So it made a lot of sense, and I actually kind of enjoyed the fight. But yeah, we got a Hulk now, 7-star rank 2 Hulk. Gonna hold off on the rank 3 because my 7-star roster is stacked at the moment. I more than well could. I just want to see. I'm waiting for that when the Titan gets updated and it's close to my birthday. I want to do a big birthday opening because I haven't really done one of those really. So yeah, I was really excited to get Hulk from that 7-star Science Crystal from Epoch of Pain. That also made it worth it. And the next one I'm going to do, and I haven't really played this guy out, but it's going to be Luke Cage, because there are other characters I could do. I'm not really a big lover of She-Hulk. That is mainly because I wanted Iceman from that Valentine's box, and I didn't get him because Iceman would have been rank 2, and I possibly would have done rank 3 instantly as well because I love him that much. I don't you know me. I don't like Leader. I think I think Leader's absolutely fucking dreadful, and he's not getting buffed, so he's probably going to stay at rank 1 for God knows how long. I'm sorry, I just don't like him. I'm not a big fan of a Spider-Man buff. I'm not a big fan of Joe Fixit. Ant-Man. I like Ant-Man as a character, but no. And if Spider-Punk was awakened, I'd be doing Spider-Punk instead. But Luke Cage, I'm really looking forward to trying this guy out because his awakened ability is not really necessary because he just gains the indestructible really. And yeah. And then when his indestructibility is not on cooldown, he gains block for sheet. Again, it's nice to have, but not completely necessary. But this guy has a lot of love in the community for the people who have him. So, yeah, rank 2 Luke Cage, a character who I have never really touched since his buff. Because this dude's been buffed twice, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to trying this guy out, whether that be in BGs or I might bring him to Alliance War, actually. I think that might be a good place for him to try out, and just general questing as well. So yeah, that is Luke Cage. Now we're going to move on to a rank 3. Now there's a load of rank 3 options I've got here, to be fair. Obviously I've mentioned Shang-Chi. I could easily do Thing. I really, really like Thing on defense. He is an absolute monster. Red Skull is another one. I really, really do like Red Skull on defense, and I would like him on attack as well. There is Domino. I definitely do Domino if she was awakened. Hood, again, if he was awakened, I'd do it. I really do like Mr. Sinister as well. He is a candidate for being rank 3, and so is Dazzler. But I really do like the awakened ability on Dazzler. But there's one character who I have spoken for such a long time that she's going to go to rank 3. So it narrows it down quite a bit. And no, it's not Dust. It's not Titania. It is not Photon. And it's not Silk. And it's not Domino. And it's not Dazzler. It's Kushala. I was not in love with this character at first, mainly because she was we were also using a generic gem by the way, since I got 2 of them. Since I used her at 6-star rank 4, I just wasn't seeing it. And then I got this 7-star. And again, I still wasn't kind of seeing it. And then I actually figured out how to play it properly, and I was just like, oh, okay, this is how you do it. So, yeah, rank 3 Kushala. She's my second rank 2 Mystic, with Sasquatch, so I am happy with it. So, the sooner I get this gal awakened, the better, because those silver platinum stars make all the difference, obviously. So yeah, and she's been doing a lot for me, to be honest, on my account. You know, she's a great Battlegrounds character. Again, as I'm phasing out my 6-star roster, unfortunately, aside from Valkyrie, obviously, and a few others, she is going to be putting in a lot of work for me, I'm sure. So I hope you enjoy this little video of just catching up on a few rank ups that I've done since the mini series of ranking the characters in the class. That was all pre-recorded months ago, and it was just when I decided to upload them. So yeah, if you like this video, feel free to like it, dislike it if you disliked it, and if you like this video, check out some of my other content. If you like my other content, I recommend that you make that red subscribe button grey, and also if you notice there is a bell icon next to it as well, so hit that bell so you get notified every time I upload, and I shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye.